Welcome to Job Tips, the career development channel. In this video, how to answer the question, why did you leave your last job? That's coming up. When you are interviewing for the job and the question, why did you leave your last job, comes up, I do believe that honesty is the best policy, 100%, no questions there. However, not everything has to be told, particularly if you left your last job on, let's just say, less than friendly terms. If you were terminated or laid off, otherwise downsized, etc., be honest about that. They're going to find that out, probably, when they do the background check anyway. But let's say that you were having outs with the boss. You just could not get along with him or her. Just wasn't a good fit. I would not say that in response to that question. They don't need to know that you have personality conflicts with people that you just couldn't get along with and therefore you split, even if that's true. So think of other reasons that you would have benefited from by leaving that job. You could rather say something along the lines of expanding your opportunities to broaden your horizons, given that in the former company, maybe there were some limitations around the position and around maybe other opportunities that existed. And now, of course, you're looking. So maybe you're still employed at the old job, and you are right, and you are now interviewing for this job, and that very well may be the case. Or if you had left the old job, right, for the same reasons, you can say, I left because of looking at another opportunity that did not come to fruition, and so here we are today. In other words, in that situation, you left the old job without a job to go to. Now you're interviewing for this job, right? So sometimes that doesn't look very good when there's this gap, particularly if the gap is wider, So think of that kind of response that provides a positive spin on the reason you left. If, in fact, the reason you left was because you couldn't get along with your boss or some other negative kind of a situation. Now, if you left because you were laid off or just fired, let's go to the layoff part first. Be quite honest, it's not uncommon that companies lay people off in large waves, thousands at a time in some cases. And you could let them know that the company for which you worked eliminated several positions, among which was yours, and you were just in that wave of people that went away. Not at all anything to be ashamed of. In fact, it's quite common. So that fits pretty well. If you were fired, though, from the former job, you've got to get a little bit more creative in terms of how you wordsmith that, because they may find out that you were terminated from the last job. Now, if you were terminated because you did something bad, you stole, you did whatever, I'm going to be honest with you here, I'm not going to give you a flowery way to get around something that you did that was illegal or that was just rotten. Okay, so I can't quite help you there. You've got to learn how not to do those kinds of things. Okay, so we're talking about the situation where you're laid off, or maybe you didn't see eye to eye truly, and you're wordsmithing it in a more positive way. Okay, so think of the response that way. Don't just say, I didn't get along with the boss, or I couldn't cut it with my teammates. All right, make sense? All right. I do hope this helped you. If you liked the video, please subscribe to the channel and share this with everyone that you know. Also, I'd recommend that you hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any new videos that come out. For Job Tips, I hope you get that job that you want to have. Take care.